There's a rules path where that could happen, but I think as a political will matter,
That seems
that's
impossible.
really
Yeah.
difficult. You do have the next 6 weeks of the campaign to see what
Campaign such as it is. I mean, John Kasich's asleep right now. He's not listening to us right now because he's already at home in bed.
But now
he hasn't been campaigning for quite some time.
But now's
honestly.
the time that a presumptive nominee goes out and heals the party, that brings it together, that starts raising money, where people come off the sidelines. There are a number of regular party folks who have said they're not jumping on that bandwagon now. How does all that play out? What does the rhetoric sound like in the next 6-week period?
Steve Schmidt is listening to us and would like to join this conversation, I'm quite sure, from Washington.
Well, Brian, what Ben is talking about is that the Rules Committee could vote, for example, to unbind the delegates from their first ballot obligation for Trump. And should that happen, they would disenfranchise the Republican voters who've overwhelmingly voted for Donald Trump across these primaries in all 50 states. I'm not sure they have the nerve, the guts, or the will to do that. So Donald Trump will be the nominee of the Republican Party by virtue of his earning more than 1,237 delegates. When he speaks tonight as the presumptive Republican nominee, we just saw Ted Cruz show grace in defeat. Are we going to see Donald Trump show magnanimity in victory? And he's going to need to show magnanimity in victory to begin to heal the breaches in the party and to close the gap in the questions that so many Republicans have in the political class of the country about his fitness to be the commander-in-chief, about his fitness to be president. And I also think it bears mentioning that the Republican Party shouldn't just be defined by the top of the ticket by the presidential party. The Republicans have lost 5 out of the last 6 popular votes at the presidential level, yet below the presidential level, the party has hardly ever been stronger. Record majorities in the House of Representatives, a majority in the Senate, strong majority amongst the nation's governors and the state legislatures. And so the party tonight is a conservative party who has just nominated a man who is not a conservative, and that has implications for the party, but it doesn't change below the presidential waterline the nature and the character of the party.